We often sacrifice so much for the ones we love, pouring ourselves into relationships to show how much we care. Yet, there are times when our goodwill is met with disappointment, when those we trust take advantage of our kindness for their own gain. It stings to see someone appear warm and invested, only when they need something, then disappear once they've taken what they wanted. How, then, do we regain control in these moments? Today, we'll explore 9 essential Stoic principles that offer a path to balance and resilience in our relationships. These insights have stood the test of time, helping people from all walks of life understand their boundaries, protect their inner peace, and foster healthier connections. By avoiding these 10 behaviors, you can start seeing positive changes in how you relate to others, and perhaps most importantly, how you value yourself. If you're struggling with the complexities of a relationship, take a moment to pause, open your mind, and let's embark on this journey of self-discovery. Together, we'll uncover practical wisdom that can empower you to step back from toxic dynamics and recognize your worth. Number 1, shine your own path. Imagine trying to complete a jigsaw puzzle with pieces that don't quite fit. The frustration, the confusion, this is what it feels like when you twist yourself to meet the expectations of others. As Seneca famously observed, to roam from place to place is to belong nowhere. Likewise, stretching yourself thin by trying to be everything for everyone leaves you feeling lost, uncertain of your own direction. Instead of blending in like a chameleon, consider what it would mean to stand out like a lone star against the night sky. Own who you are, embrace what sets you apart. Don't let others dictate the shape of your life. That's your privilege and responsibility alone. It's time to take ownership, to step onto your own path. Remember, your life is your story, not anyone else's. Let your true colors break free and paint the world with authenticity and purpose. Following someone else's roadmap may seem safer, but it often leads to a life that feels hollow or borrowed. The Stoic path is not one of conformity, but of courage. It's about recognizing that while you may respect the opinions of others, you should never let them overshadow your unique path. When you stop bending to external demands, you begin to understand what truly matters to you and how you wish to live. Number 2, reclaiming your center. There's a danger in letting your life revolve around someone else, like a satellite caught in another's orbit. When you pour too much of yourself into someone else, you lose sight of your own dreams, your own purpose, the things that make you distinct. In the process, you risk neglecting what's essential to you, those quiet goals and unspoken aspirations that have the potential to shape your life into something meaningful. Marcus Aurelius once wrote that true peace comes from within, that no place or person can give you serenity but your own soul. This message resonates deeply here. The more you anchor yourself to another's world, the more you drift from your own, tilting off balance. When your self-worth becomes entangled with someone else's desires or validations, you enter a shadowed space where your value dims, your path blurs. Breaking free from this gravitational pull is essential, not only to regain your sense of direction, but to rediscover your own light. You are not a secondary character in the story of another person's life. You are the central figure, the protagonist of your own journey. Hold on to that truth. Refuse to let anyone eclipse your own radiance. And remember, Only by stepping into your own power can you shine fully. The life you live should be uniquely yours, shaped by your own dreams, choices, and resilience. Number 3, take back the reins. Defend your peace and mental strength. Nothing should ever compromise your mental health or happiness. Prioritizing others' happiness over your own mental stability is like handing away a flashlight in pitch darkness. You're left stumbling, directionless. When you let go of your well-being to satisfy others, you surrender the reins of your happiness and tether yourself to a cycle of constantly seeking their approval. Instead of experiencing fulfillment, you're drawn deeper into an exhausting loop while your spirit fades. Step back and reclaim ownership of your life. Your mental health and happiness are precious, non-negotiable assets never to be sacrificed or bargained away. Rather than playing a supporting role in someone else's story, take center stage in your own. Shield your inner peace and joy with unyielding resolve. Fortify yourself and let no one diminish your well-being. Your mind is yours to guard, and only you have the right to shape your own destiny. Number 4, strengthen your roots. The importance of connection. Don't push friends or family aside in the name of someone else's attention. Letting go of those who have stood by you, rooted deeply in your life, is like cutting away the branches that have kept you steady. Every friend, every family member, each is a branch, a part of the support network that has helped you withstand life's challenges. To distance yourself from them is to weaken this support system, to leave yourself exposed. Plato once said that people are like soil. They can either nourish you and help you grow, or they can drain you and let you wither. When you isolate yourself from loved ones in pursuit of someone else's approval, you're choosing a rocky, uncertain path. Relationships, especially those built on trust and shared history, are not easily replaced, and trying to stand alone leaves you vulnerable. Instead, take action to nurture these vital connections. Reach out, strengthen the bonds with those who have been loyal through life's storms. Your friends and family create an irreplaceable network, a foundation that supports you in ways no single person ever could. Embrace those who have shared your journey and value the ties that root you, no matter where you're headed. Number 5, reclaiming your time, guarding your most precious asset. Don't throw away the precious currency of your life in meeting the endless demands of others. Imagine tossing your most valuable asset, your time, into a bottomless pit, a chasm that only grows as you give more. Every minute you overextend yourself for someone else is a minute lost forever. Seneca, in his wisdom, pointed out that it isn't that life is short, but that much of it is wasted. When you hand over your time thoughtlessly, you give away the most radiant moments of your existence, moments you'll never retrieve. Your time is your own. It's not a bargaining chip for fulfilling someone else's needs. Don't allow them to pull a curtain over your life, clouding your sense of purpose and draining the vitality you could be directing toward what truly matters. Balance is essential. Invest in what fuels your passions, what spurs growth, and what brings you a sense of fulfillment. Allocate your time consciously, ensuring it flows toward pursuits that nurture you, not just to fulfill another's endless demands. Remember, you hold the reins. Don't squander your hours on those who may not value their significance. Reclaim your time and make it work for you. Allow it to serve as the foundation for a life filled with purpose, satisfaction, and growth. Number 6, guarding your past, the power of holding back. Your past is a profound testament to the journey you've endured, especially the moments of hardship and growth. Yet, not everyone deserves a front-row seat to that story. Sharing every detail of your history, the victories, the setbacks, the private battles, can make you vulnerable to the judgment or misunderstandings of others. The raw personal moments you've endured are not for public consumption or casual disclosure. They are your experiences alone, meant to deepen your self-understanding and resilience. When you reveal too much, you risk reopening old wounds and handing over a piece of your story that others may not value as you do. It's wise to choose with care who you let into the sacred parts of your past. Keep those difficult memories close, guarding them as a source of strength rather than a point of weakness. In a world eager to analyze and critique, remember, not everyone has earned the right to know your trials. Protecting your story isn't about secrecy, it's about self-preservation and respect for the path you've traveled. Reserve your most intimate experiences for those who have proven their trustworthiness and empathy. By doing so, you honor the struggles that have shaped you without laying them bare for those who might take them lightly. Your past belongs to you alone, and its purpose is to serve your growth, not to satisfy the curiosity or judgment of others. Number 7, don't agree just to please others. When you agree to do things that don't align with your true desires, you're quietly betraying your own happiness. It's like trading away what you genuinely love for something that brings you no satisfaction. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you force yourself into actions that clash with your authentic self, a sense of discontent often follows, as if you are straying from your own path. It's time to break free from the habit of pleasing others. Instead of automatically saying yes, embrace the freedom and strength found in no. Reclaim ownership of your time and decisions, remembering that life isn't a performance staged for others' approval. It's about authenticity, about the courage to live true to yourself, even when it's challenging. Listen to what resonates in your heart. If something feels wrong, be brave enough to walk away. Life is your story to tell, not a background role in someone else's narrative. You are the main character, the hero of your journey. It's time to step forward and live on your terms. Number 8, embracing solitude without fear. Don't let the fear of being alone drive your decisions. Choosing a path based on that fear, especially the fear of solitude, is like navigating through darkness without any guiding light. Decisions made out of fear often lead us to destinations we never intended, and they rarely bring fulfillment. It's essential to recognize that solitude doesn't equal isolation. Aristotle, a towering figure in philosophy, once observed that understanding oneself is the foundation of all wisdom. This journey inward isn't one of deprivation, but discovery, one where the richness of self-awareness unfolds. Take the time to uncover who you are, to value your own company, and to appreciate the depth within you. Building a meaningful relationship with yourself lays the groundwork for genuine connections with others. When you choose to share your life with someone, it shouldn't be to escape loneliness. Instead, It should be because their presence adds depth and joy to your existence. Cherish your self-worth and resist the urge to let fear dictate your choices. Embrace this path of self-discovery courageously and let it guide you toward a fulfilling future where relationships are rooted in authenticity, not the fear of solitude. Number 9, celebrate every step. The power of acknowledging small victories. In the whirlwind of life, it's all too easy to get swept up in the desire to please others and meet their expectations. Amid this chaos, we often overlook our own achievements and victories, however modest they may seem. But here's the truth. Every step we take, no matter how small, deserves recognition and celebration. Picture yourself on a journey where each stride brings you closer to your destination. Now consider all those little milestones along the way. They are markers of your persistence and determination. Epictetus wisely reminds us not to rely on the admiration of others. Instead, pause and take a moment to relish your efforts and accomplishments. Treasure the late nights, the sweat, and the doubts you've overcome. Every success, large or small, stands as a testament to your strength and resilience. Embrace them, savor them, and let them serve as reminders of the magnitude of your journey. Life is not solely about reaching the destination. It is about appreciating every twist and turn, every victory and every setback. These small victories are crucial. They foster a sense of purpose and motivation, encouraging us to keep pushing forward even when the path seems daunting. When you celebrate these moments, you reinforce your progress and build confidence. You acknowledge that growth comes from effort, and that every little achievement is a stepping stone to something greater. These celebrations can be as simple as reflecting on your progress at the end of the day, or sharing your success with a friend. It's not about boasting. It's about honoring your journey. Remember, each small victory contributes to your larger narrative. They remind you that success is not always a grand event, but often a series of incremental wins. So don't be afraid to take a moment to recognize your efforts. Each time you do, you fuel your motivation and create a positive feedback loop that encourages you to strive for even more. In the practice of Stoicism, we learn the value of focusing on what we can control. We can control our efforts, our responses, and our mindset. By celebrating small victories, we cultivate an attitude of gratitude and resilience. We train ourselves to see the good in our lives, even in challenging circumstances. Let's not forget the importance of community in this journey. Share your victories with others and allow their acknowledgement to amplify your joy. Just as you should celebrate their successes, their recognition of your achievements can provide motivation and encouragement. Together, you can build a supportive network that champions each other's journeys. In conclusion, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, don't forget to pause and celebrate. Every small victory is a vital part of your story. Embrace them, reflect on them, and let them propel you forward. This journey is yours, and every step taken deserves recognition. Remember, the road may be long, but each mile covered brings you closer to your goal. Celebrate every step, and let that celebration be a beacon guiding you on your path. Number 10, embrace yourself. The Stoic path to inner peace. In our fast-pacing lives, we often pour our time and energy into others, neglecting the critical need for self-care. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that true inner peace begins with nurturing our own spirit and resisting the external pressures that seek to sway our emotions. If we fail to love and care for ourselves, we risk burning out and losing balance in our lives. Loving oneself is not an act of selfishness or arrogance. Rather, it is an essential act of respect and understanding of our own needs. To truly embrace self-love, we must dedicate time to nourish both our mind and body, engage in meditation, read enlightening books, exercise, or indulge in activities that bring us joy and relaxation. As Epictetus wisely remarked, happiness and freedom arise from the realization that we are not governed by anything other than ourselves. Self-care fortifies our resilience in the face of challenges. When we maintain our mental strength, we navigate difficulties without succumbing to pressure. It is vital to remember that we cannot spread happiness to others if we are not happy ourselves. To effectively care for and love those around us, we must first prioritize our own well-being. As we reach the end of today's journey, let us reflect on the profound power of our choices and the beauty of accepting our true selves. You possess the strength and wisdom to make decisions that align with your deepest desires, even when they differ from others' expectations. In the twists and turns of life, focus on cultivating qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. These traits lie at the heart of a fulfilling life, far surpassing the allure of external pressures. Remember that you have the freedom to chart your own course, honoring your uniqueness and crafting a narrative grounded in your values and beliefs. There is no need to compromise your integrity or happiness for others. Embrace your power to control your destiny by making authentic choices that reflect who you are. True freedom, according to Stoicism, emerges from within, rooted in the understanding that we govern our thoughts and actions. So, when faced with the pressure to conform, or when you feel compelled to give more than you are comfortable with, remind yourself that you have the option to forge a different path. You are not bound to live by others' rules. You have the right to create your own journey based on what truly matters to you. Now is the time for change. Take action today. Resolve to abandon habits that no longer serve you and strive to become the best version of yourself, regardless of the obstacles ahead. If you resonate with this conversation, I invite you to show your appreciation by liking this content, joining our community by subscribing for more thought-provoking material, and engaging in the comments to share your insights. Together, let us foster this dialogue, creating a space for self-reflection and personal growth. Thank you for joining me on this quest for deeper understanding and resilience. Until we meet again, live in the present moment, remain steadfast, and embrace the Stoic mindset.